Oh, I forgot to do this.
All right.
Gemini and Cancer.
Oh, that's like right.
Now, y'all want double R? Huh?
Soul Trezor.
You like that?
Israel delayed too.
Hey y'all. Hope you guys are doing well and in positive energy, attracting everything you desire like a magnet. Because who could do it better than you, right? We're coming through with another reading for you guys. The first one is going to be for Gemini. Second one will be for Cancer. Take the messages how they resonate in your life. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget, if you love the video, to leave your girl and your boy a heart. It doesn't cost you anything. All praise to the Most High and Ashe to the ancestors.
Absolutely. All praise to the Most High. Big Ashe. Just want to say, take what resonates and leave the rest. A man could be a woman could be a man. Time is an illusion and energy is kinetic. So this could be past, present, or this could be future energy.
Hey, said I'm looking for a Gemini. Hey, Gemini. Hey, Gemini. Go, Gemini. Go, Gemini. Hey, Gemini. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. All right. So, first and foremost, I heard something about the name Sarah, Jacob, Nichelle, Vermisha, Chester, Tabo, Travis, Yoshonda, Vito, Maya, Gavin, and Carlos. This could be your name or significant here, okay? Also, something about the color yellow is significant, okay? You could drive a yellow vehicle. You could live in a yellow home. Yellow could be your favorite color. Something about the sun. I don't know. Let's see what house you're in. Okay. So you're coming out in the 8th house, the house of Sagittarius, the house of Sagittarius, and Jupiter, right? You know, this is all about like higher learning, wisdom, education. You know, this is the energy of when you become, you know, spiritually mature. You know, you start learning that life is of the spirit and death is, you know, of the flesh is of death and disease, like that kind of energy. So, you know, you could be like, you know, getting a lot of wisdom, you know, and wisdom comes from God. Wisdom comes from age. Wisdom comes from time, right? Like that kind of energy. It's something about an owl here. You could have seen an owl lately. I don't know, something about that, right? I also picked up something about therapy. You could be like going to therapy. You could be a therapist. Something about therapy is showing up, okay? There could be someone dealing with like some kind of therapist. I don't know. I'm picking up therapy real heavy. Good energy. Something about the horses here as well. You know, the Sagittarius is like the half man, half animal kind of energy. And, you know, horses have a lot of stamina, you know, they're very strong. So it's something about your strength, you know. You could be learning a lot right now. You could find yourself really into books. You could be studying different laws. You could be someone that's like into civil rights laws and things like that. Something about cross-cultural relationships is coming up for you. Okay. Someone could have like met someone in another country or something. Is what I picked up. Something about that's here. Let's see. I don't know, but it's a blessing here for you. You know, after the lesson comes a blessing. That's what I feel like, Gemini. I feel like, you know, you have gone through so many lessons, and, you know, when you went through the lessons, you actually learned, so you were able to move forward, you know, because a lot of times when people don't learn lessons, they have to repeat the same cycles over and over again. But it's something about you, and, you know, when God was giving you lessons, you took those lessons and you understood like the assignment is what I'm hearing. Something about that is here. Okay. You could be a person that's like finding yourself, you know, maybe not calling yourself so much as religious, but just having like a personal sacred relationship with God. You know, you could be feeling like a lot of titles. I don't know. You could be feeling like, you know, not wanting to be in a box, right? Because maybe there are some people with some kind of titles that, you know, they've done some things that you don't agree with. You know, I don't know. Something about that is here. Okay? But you have a broader understanding of life right now is what I'm hearing. Yeah, Queen of Wands. It's something about you being courageous and bold, you know. And the Queen of Wands is Sagittarius energy as well. Heavy Sagittarius energy, Gemini. You can have a Sagittarius in your energy. It could be in your chart. Something about you being very, very beautiful and courageous, you know. The Queen of Wands is like, she makes magic happen. And I feel like that's what you're doing, you know. You could be like really studying very hard, learning new things, and really working your magic, right? Something about that. You could be a healer here, okay? You could spend a lot of time with God, right? You could be spending a lot of time with God, because in order to be a healer, you have to be healing, right? God has to be healing you. So it's something about that here. Queen of Wands, being courageous and bold. Let's see. You could play some kind of instrument. We got the Ace of Swords coming out for you. So there's something about the truth here. I feel like, you know, as you become more educated in the house of Sagittarius, you know, it's like you're receiving the truth, you know. And I feel like someone's studying a little bit more. You could be studying the word a lot more, and you could be realizing what the truth is, right? You could be learning that, you know, you need to speak your own truth. And, you know, you could be like really seeing through a lot of things, right? There could be people that, you know, try to come to you and say things, but they will never get past you. It's something about you being very sharp right here, very intuitive, very intelligent. Something about that. And then we got the Strength in the reverse, okay? So it's like, I don't know, you know, sometimes we get in the energy where we're the strong person in everybody's life, right? So when you become that strong person in everybody's life, it's like sometimes, you know, people forget to check on you, right? And so it's something about, you know, remembering that you need your strength for yourself too. It's like something about you needing to be courageous. And I'm hearing self-care. Self-care could be very necessary for you, Gemini. Okay. God could be trying to tell you to do something, and you could be feeling like, well, I can't get it done, right? And God is like, well, do this thing, and it keeps resonating in your heart and in your spirit. And it's like you could be avoiding this thing, and God is really wanting you to move on it. And you could be feeling like you don't have the courage, right? I don't know, because you're courageous, so I don't know what's going on here. Some kind of conflicting energy. I know you are tired, but come. This is the way. Renewal. Keep going. Your path is revealed. So yeah, you're tired. It's something about, you know how you just, when you are a divine being, right? This is how I felt, right? You get to a point in your life and you're like, I am just so tired of being this person, right? This is not me. And, you know, you desire change. And I know that because with the Queen of Wands here, you could even be a person that's like very fiery, you know, and the energy of the Bible does say that, you know, before you stay in a house with a nagging wife, you should sleep on the roof, right? So it could be that kind of energy. You know, you could be being very fiery right now. You know, you could be just in the energy of just like being a little pushy here as well, Gemini. So Spirit is really wanting you to work on that as you're learning things, because it's something about your relationships that are very, very important. And there are people that look up to you and expect a certain kind of wisdom from you. So you have to be always coming from a place of wisdom here. God gave you wisdom, Gemini. Okay. It says to love without expectations is to be in heaven. Release control, make peace with loved ones. Wow. This is like, you know, very, very deep. To love without expectations is to be in heaven. So, you know, that's the energy of, there could be a lot of people, I told you, like trying to get over with you. Like, you know, they could be saying stuff trying to get over, but it's like nothing can get past you because the Ace of Swords is here. It's the truth. Like, you know the truth about something, a person, some kind of literature that you're reading. It's some kind of truth that you know. And it's like, you know, nobody can get past you. But Spirit is saying that, you know, to love without expectations, right? There are some people that are literally going to come in your life and, you know, you're going to figure them out and you're going to understand that their energy doesn't blend with yours, but you're still going to have to be able to show some kind of love to them. See, when you show love, it's the only way you have peace, right? So something about that here. Let the water settle and the stars will be mirrored in you. Take a break. Time away brings clarity. So yeah, something about your strength. I don't know. You could be like around people that make you feel weak. Okay? This is like the kind of energy if you have people like talking to you crazy, right? You know, you have people that are, you know, spiritual bullies, you know, narcissists, right? Like that kind of energy. If you continue to allow those people to bring you down and make you feel weak, then you won't go far, you know? It's like, take a break, take time away, and, you know, things become clear to you. You know, there's someone and you just need to, like, take some time to yourself here. But I feel like you're doing that. And then I feel like also Spirit is wanting you to, like, be humble as you learn, Gemini. It's something about that here, you know? It's something about you really needing to pay attention to your relationships. Yeah, look, the Empress to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? Something about you, you know, you being some kind of leader, okay? And leading correctly brings you to the Ten of Pentacles. There's something about that. It's like something about following the right path leaves you with generational wealth, you know? It's like when you're able to leave stuff to your grandkids kind of energy, right? It's something about working very hard here in union. Someone could be pregnant in my energy. But I would say going forward, you know that you are in the energy of blessings and a broader understanding. But pay attention, right, to your own energy, right? Things that drain you and things that, you know, make you feel like you're weak because you are strong. That was your reading.
Gem. Well, one thing I can say is that this is a very high vibrational Gemini. So that's good. I like these kind of readings. All right, so you show up in your 9th house. The name Bernice could be significant. Gip, Rello, Jennings, Angel, Bryson, Tito, Ghana, Tripoli, Sardinia, Margie, Melinda, Darnell, Roshonda, Maul, or Barlow. All right, so in this 9th house, I can see you spending time probably studying diverse cultures, and your perception of God, it could be actually enlarging. So you could be seeing God, as you always seeing God, but even more so with a broader perspective. Like, you could be at odds inwardly, and you are at odds inwardly. It shows up in your reading. But you could be at odds inwardly, just trying to be sure about your relationship with God. But the downside of this particular energy is that you could be a little focused on what people have to say about the way that you're moving or the way that you're not moving. So, you know, with that being said, we're going to jump right into your soul report. Now you have the star comes out, Major Arcana. It's in reverse, being clarified by patience in reverse. Now, this footnote says unfulfilled hopes, disappointment, pessimism, doubt, and despair. So I could see you easily being a person like you're in a high vibrational energy. It's the school of higher learning that you're actually in. So this doubt, this star in reverse energy, unfulfilled hopes, it's your patience. Like maybe you don't have you could be one of them type of people easily that get halfway through what you're manifesting, and when it don't show up how you want it, maybe you could be blocking your own self, or you could be turning away, unfinished projects as well. So you may be a starter and a stopper. You could be. With the patience being in reverse and the star energy in reverse as well. But the good side to this is the strength is upright, which shows your inward struggle. Like I said, you have inward struggles. So the star and the strength, they two majors, and they like fighting for position in your energy. And that's big. Now the strength is being clarified as a winner in your energy. So you are stronger, meaning you have way more positive attributes with you than negative ones. The strength to the happiness in reverse, it shows the conflict in your relationships about the way you're moving. See, sometimes when we get strong or we empower ourselves, everybody is not for you. It causes people to look. It causes people to speculate. And this could be causing your happiness to be in reverse. God never said being strong was going to mean that you were always going to be happy. Sometimes even letting go to elevate, it causes you to be unhappy. When God is moving you in your mind or your heart somewhere and you really don't want to go, it becomes an unhappiness to you. But nevertheless, it is the strength. Self-assurance, confidence, passion, resilience, courage, as well as inner power. All right? So that's you, Gemini. We have the world, and it's being clarified by the indecision in you, right? Now, like I said, I see you manifesting, but I also seeing you being impatient. So your indecision it's the balance of what you bringing in easily. With the world being clarified by indecision, it's showing me that things are working for you, but you still wonder if they are or not. That's the indecision in you. That's the strength in the star in you fighting. The star's in reverse when the strength is upright.
Lack of faith.
Yeah, a little bit easily, definitely. Lack of faith, it shows up. But the world is here, so the faith system is there. Like, spirit favors you, God as well. But your indecision, it could be blocking you at this point. And it shows up like this next Six of Wands to the relationships in reverse. See, that shows like people in your energy. Your Six of Wands is high honors, right? Public acclamation, you're known to be in this energy the truth, right? Or you seeking for it. But your relationships are in reverse because I see people in your energy, they questioning you. It's like, well, what they doing, or they could be saying things like, oh, I don't know what kind of stuff they on, or what they doing, or, I don't know, they moving in a way I don't understand. So, when you get to moving like people can't fathom, they come up with their ideas and conclusions, right?
That's
true.
true.
Some of your relationships could be in reverse, but your energy is Six of Wands. So that's high honest. That's ancestors, they showing you favor and God is pleased with you. For high vibrational Gemini, because we got the Eight of Coins being clarified by peace. So, God is giving you a space to master yourself, and it's peaceful. I would advise you to move into that energy. Like, don't worry about what's going on around you to distract you. It's peace out here for you, and it's on the floor, So it's like, are you going to work it? With Eight of Coins, Eight of Pentacles is all about self-mastery. So you got to let this peace be your haven. I know there's a lot going on. I can see A lot of indecisiveness, a lot of unhappiness about the way people may be feeling about you, but you strong. So hold on to your strength and fight a good battle, you know? Balance yourself out. Well, that was your reading, Jim. I hope that it resonated. God bless you. High vibrational Gemini, or cross watching, either one.
I say, take it how it resonate.
Take it how it resonates.
I say, take it how it resonate.
Y'all welcome to join us over on TikTok when we done here. We be having a good old time over there. Soul Tribe.
I need some French fries first.
Oh, yeah?
What?
All right, man. Let's get it.
Hey Cancer, go Cancer. Hey Cancer, yay Cancer, go Cancer. Hey Cancer.
Cancer.
Hey Cancer. Okay. So Cancer. First and foremost, we have the name Royal, Victor, Lee, Mina, Ladybug, Rachel, Cassandra, Cody, Johnny Boy, Herbo, Risha, Lamont, Jake, and Shane. This could be your name or significant here. Okay? Also, something about the color blue is significant for you. You can have like your favorite blue item or something, or you could be like a woman that prefers blue over pink. Something about that. Okay? I don't know. Let's see what house you're in. You're coming out in the 10th house, the house of Capricorn. Somebody's in a bag here. Okay? Someone's in their bag here. You know, someone has like a passion for success right now. You know, I feel like there's something about discipline being very, very important for you right now. Okay? You could be needing to like be on a very strict schedule, budget, something about structure is here for you. Okay? And responsibility. Spirit is really counting on you to be responsible right now, Cancer. And, you know, not being responsible for other people's debt. You know, the energy of the Bible says in Proverbs that, you know, if you allow yourself to be responsible for someone else's debt, they will leave you without even your bed, right? So it's something about that, you know, making sure that you are being disciplined and responsible here, okay? Something about your long-term goals. You could be like really working hard towards this. Okay, you could be in the public eye as well here. Okay, let's see. Queen of Swords is coming out. So there's something about your communication. You could be a woman or a man without children. You could like be into IT programming. You could be a realtor, a chef, or executive somewhere, something like that. But it's something about you speaking up. Okay, you could even be from like somewhere other than the United States. You could be from like another country, but you could live in states. Something about you living, I don't know, you could be somewhere, be from a place that has a lot of water. I don't know, I just heard Mexico. Okay, something about that. But the Queen of Swords is here for you. I feel like it's a time where you're speaking up, speaking out. You could be a person that's like speaking out on injustices. You could be a lawyer. I don't know, something about legal aid or something. I don't know. You have something about your status, your fame. I don't know. Let's see. There's a lot of opportunity for advancement here for you. Okay, let's see. I am not this hair. I am not this skin. I am not this soul that lives within. Beneath the surface, looks can be deceiving. And it's crazy because that came out with the Queen of Swords. You know, the Queen of Swords can be very so brutally honest it could almost hurt. You know, like you could be that person. You could be that person where, you know, you just tell those hard truths that really hurt and hit people, right? I feel like, you know, you could be in your masculine energy, because the house of Capricorn is all about like masculine energy. And you could be a woman, but you could be like very strong with your words. Spirit is wanting you to still show compassion here, even though you could be trying to just express yourself, right? You could be a person that wasn't able to verbalize or express yourself at one point, and you could be really like standing strong, right, and speaking, being vocal, but Spirit is wanting you to still show compassion here. Okay. We got the Ace of Pentacles out in the reverse here. There could be someone, you could be like not feeling well right now. You could be needing to like, you know, get some hot tea, something like that. Or, you know, there could be something about something earthly you could have lost. Like, I don't know, someone could have lost their job. There could have been someone that like lost a home or something. But, you know, everything that we lose, we don't really lose it, because a lot of times God is moving something, Cancer, so that you can get something else. You know, it's like that kind of energy. So sometimes we have to take the things we lose as like really a way that we win, because ultimately, you know, when you do the right thing and you lose things and you're a person that's, you know, innocent. Now, if you're evil, you're just evil, right? But like if you are a person striving for greatness and a thing is removed from you, 9 times out of 10, God is going to always upgrade you with something else, because that's what he does. He upgrades us. It said these pains you feel are messengers. Listen to them. I told you something about somebody might not be feeling good or something. Getting signs, learning messages from Spirit. Okay. So you could be needing to really like listen. You know, you could be needing to pay attention to the signs that God is sending to you. Okay, something about that, like really paying attention. You know, I'm hearing someone, you don't take any time to sit still. You know, you never have a quiet moment. I'm not saying that you don't pray, but it could be very quick prayers. It could be very rushed prayers. And it's something about you not being able to get the messages from Spirit. Okay. If you are not, you know, feeling well, and you keep putting the doctor off and stuff like that, you probably want to stop doing that right now. I don't know. These pains you feel are messengers. Listen to them. So if you're feeling any kind of pain, you definitely want to, you definitely, look, you got the 7 of Wands to the Magician here, right? So it's like, it's like something, I don't know. You having to protect yourself, defend yourself. Knowing that you have all the power, you got the keys is what I'm hearing. You got the juice, you got the sauce, right? Something about that is here, you know. You need to stay in a high vibration. I don't know. I feel like you could be like even in the energy of like speaking a little harsh to people right now, Cancer. You know, it's one thing to say, you know, my mom always used to tell me, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, right? So you can really tell a person how you feel in a respectful way and still get your desired results. A lot of times we don't understand if we actually are respectful when we desire something from a person. 9 times out of 10 you can get it, right? When you become disrespectful and arrogant and full of ego, then that's when it doesn't work, right? And then I see the 10 of Wands to the King of Wands. I don't know. Something about someone overcoming something, you know. A person with a lot of burdens, a lot of battles, a person, you know, a person with a lot of battles, a lot of testimonies, a lot of, you know, just someone's been through a lot. And I feel like, you know, at the end of the day here, Cancer, God is just wanting you to remember who you are. It's like who you're connected to, what's inside of you. God put something inside of you that he didn't give to anybody else. And you could be in the energy of like not using it or abusing it or taking it for granted, right? But it's almost kind of like the energy of our bodies. You know how they used to say, when you become older, use it or lose it kind of energy. So like if you don't use your legs, you could stop walking, right? What happens if you don't work the legs? They begin to not work, right? So something about that. Open your hand if you want it to be held. Reach out. Welcome love. Let yourself receive. So Spirit is really wanting you to be in the energy of receiving. Okay? It's okay to get help too. You know, your angels are always just a call away. You know, whenever you feel like you need guidance or protection, you know, we definitely have the ability to call on our angels. So remember that. I would say going forward, you know, continue to work hard towards your career. There's someone and you're bossing up. You know, I feel like you're making a name for yourself in whatever you're doing. It could be at work. It could be online. I don't know. Stay prayed up. Know that evil has no mercy on no one, right? Keep yourself spiritually protected and know that God is the only way. That was your message. I love you.
Okay, Cancer. Let's get to it. Hold on, let me open this thing up. All right. So, it took me a while. It took me a minute to get this reading out. My mind was in a lot of places with you, Cancer. And it's like that with Cancer energy. It's so watery. All right, but nevertheless, you show up in your 10th house. The name Frank could be significant. Coretta, Valdez, Kendall, Trevor, Jermaine, Demond, Barrows, Tamika. Florida could be significant. Mel, Harrell, Lisa, Smitty, Perez, Enrico. Oh, and Ola. Ola's in there. I don't know where that came from, but I actually met somebody named Ola earlier. But nevertheless, in your soul report, before we get to that, your reputation could be advancing you or delaying you. All right. Now, your reputation, it has a lot to do with your energetic field right now, and I'm going to show you why. So it's a need for you to focus on long-term solutions to minor problems. Spirit says a Tylenol or a Band-Aid on it could mask a deeper underlying problem. So in life, whether it be physically or mentally, sometimes we have a tendency to kind of like cover up the problem. You know, we might take a Tylenol, keep it pushing. Mm-hmm. Well, it might be something underlying there. So if it's something and there's a problem and it's resonating, look a little deeper. All right? All right, now. You show up in your soul report with the 10 of Wands being clarified by the Judgment. So it's like, I can see you with a burden. You got a double 10 of Wands. Let's be real. You got the 10 of Wands in her reading. You got the 10 of Wands in my reading. So it's a burden there. But with the Judgment, I'm saying that maybe it's a burden that you could walk away from, but maybe it's in your judgment. I mean, you could be miscalling something in life. You could be overlooking something that you need to focus on. It's some type of burden. It's a 10 of Wands. It's something that you carry. I'm strongly also getting that it could be your perception of a thing in life. The way you judge a thing, it could be a 10 of Wands. It could be a burden, you know. Like every burden is not thrusted upon us. Some things we hold on to and it becomes our burden. With the 10 of Wands to the Hangman, surrender in reverse. I'm feeling like it's got a lot to do with what you're willing to sacrifice, right? It's some things that you won't surrender. And that's part of your burden. I can see it. Like, it's like wanting something, but God telling you, okay, I'm going to give you that, but you got to lose that first. And it's something about you that you won't surrender. The Hangman, it screams of looking at the world from a different perspective, right? And surrender in reverse, it shows you not. And I seen this as being something that's mental, more than physical. Mm-hmm. It's something about you and the way you thinking. I feel like God wants you to kind of like make a sacrifice here. Surrender some part of yourself. Only you would know. Because this is a pretty deep reading, right? This one of them psychological readings where, you know, you could be mad at me after this reading or something just for being able to see what I see. What I see. And it says, you know, waiting, hesitation, suspension, recalibration. Like, you know, you like I said, it's your judgment. Your judgment is slightly off about something in your energy. And it's got a lot to do with something that you won't surrender. It could be a person. It could be a way of thinking. I'm picking that up strong. It's just you going to have this attitude of, well, I'm going to see it the way I'm going to see it. And there ain't going to be no other way. But that could be blocking you. Ace of Wands to the gratitude. So that shows me, it shows that your mind is in the right place in regards to God and what God provides for you and what God gives you. Ace of Wands to the gratitude. I'm saying a pretty clear-headed person. I'm saying a person that really has no problem saying, okay, you know, God is. Gratitude, that energy right there, when I see a person in the energy of the gratitude being upright, it's like a constant state of being thankful. It's like you so thankful, you can skip a day or two without even telling God thank you, and he already know what's up because you that thankful. You got gratitude. Gratitude is not gratefulness. It's like gratefulness in motion is gratitude because it's constant. So with the Ace of Wands to the gratitude, I'm saying also a praying person, right? Ace of Wands maybe top of the morning. Maybe you've been praying lately, and it's good. And sometimes I do want to say, when we do become people of prayer, right around the corner from that is a person that become a person of doubt, right? If you're going to be a person that pray with this Ace of Wands to the gratitude, also be a person that believe. Don't only pray and don't believe, because then you'll turn around and go against your prayers. God ain't hearing me. This ain't making no difference. I don't even know why I pray, right? Don't do that. Stay in the energy of gratitude and faithfulness. Be a complete Ace of Wands. See, look at that Ace of Wands. Don't that look like a whole lot of something that God do with God? It is. Now the Hierophant, being clarified by the grief in reverse, it shows you. And, you know, whatever you're associating with spiritually or religious-wise is definitely helping you. It's putting the grief in reverse. This could be a good marriage or a partnership as well. Whatever this is a good energy. It could be the Hierophant in my ancestral, that can be a big old ancestor in your energy too. And they could be helping you put grief in reverse. You know, grief is a very powerful entity. And when it grips us, it's not so easily shaken. So when your Hierophant is putting the grief in reverse, you getting something good. And it's coming from God. Doesn't matter what form it's manifesting in. It could be a person, it could be a good word, it could be your belief system, it could be whatever you're doing, but whatever you're doing in this energy cancer is causing grief to be in reverse because you have grief. It's not affecting you, which is good. Last but not least, we got the Five of Cups in reverse, and it's being clarified by Courage in reverse, right? So I'm kind of seeing with the Five of Cups being in reverse to the Courage being in reverse. I'm kind of seeing like, if I do this and I look at this from a ruminative perspective, the way Spirit is giving it to me, maybe what you regret in life, right, with this Five of Cups energy, maybe could be something that caused you to drink as well, right, now, or something that may have caused you to drink at one point. But nevertheless, with this Five of Cups, It's a regretful memory. And with the courage being in reverse, I'm feeling like it was something that kind of robbed you of your courage to move forward, right? Because with the Five of Cups in reverse to the courage, I think it's spirit showing me like what it was. You know, it's like this mode of regret that you had, maybe before this Hierophant took your grief away. You kind of was in a regretful energy, and your courage to go. It's kind of hard to find a rhythm, you know, when you got all this regret, or you just got, memories of just a whole lot of probably, I don't want to say toxic, but I can see your memories at one point, they were holding you, right? And I don't feel like there's a cause for concern at this point. I just feel like it's one of them things that Spirit puts out there in the reading just so it can hit you at home a little bit. But nevertheless, I feel your strongest arcana out here being this Hierophant. And it shows me that you have truth. You have God on your side. Ace of Wands to your gratitude. I would say stay into your prayers. Stay moving in the direction of this, right? It's a Hierophant energy. So whatever you're doing, I can definitely say you got the favor of God and your ancestors with you. But you do got to surrender whatever it is about yourself and this energy. You're going to have to let it go, because it's the thing it's your Ten of Wands. It's your burden. And something that you're holding on to. I feel Spirit wants you to let it go. Well, that was your reading, Cancer. I pray that it resonated. God bless you.
Well, we love you guys so much. We about to go on TikTok, so catch us there. Ashe.